there's really no graceful way to segue into this topic. This is a really touchy topic, but a really brave topic as well. Mckayla Maroney, in this whole Me Too thing where women are coming out about their abuse in a very brave way, Mckayla Maroney dropped a bomb.
Yeah.
She mentioned a name, the U.S. gymnastics doctor, Dr. Nassar. She alleged that there was drugging and abuse involved. And first,
when she was as young as 13.
Yeah, first of all, pretty much as brave as it gets.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I know she's gotten a gold medal, but this is really, to call out somebody like that, that's a real accomplishment.
Yeah. Because he already had some things pending, on trial now. So her coming out and giving her statement and saying what happened to her specifically will probably have some influence on what happens to him going forward. Because that's just terrible. And I really hope to God it doesn't come out that people a part of Team USA Gymnastics knew what was going on and was covering for him, like this whole thing with Weinstein, where there were people covering for Weinstein. I hope that's not what was happening. Because it's just like, when you look at gymnastics and you look at a lot of these Olympic sports, you see these small children, like swimming and golf and Olympics, you see these small children being treated like professional athletes, and you just hope to God those kids aren't getting treated badly or being abused. And so when something like this happens to a girl like Maroney, she was 15. She was like America's little sweetheart during the Olympics, man. Like, she was a meme. She was a popular meme. She won all those. Like, it was great. Like, she was like a big crush for me when I was in high school. Like, I was like, damn, I love Mckayla Maroney. She's like, whatever.
And she was clutch.
And she was so clutch. And so it's just like, you see these accomplishments they make, but you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. She said some weird things happened before she won that silver medal and the gold medal as a team. So it's just like, she's winning these big events on national television around the world after being sexually abused. That's crazy. As an athlete, I can't even fathom something like that. And so, just like you said, so brave. One, for her to not let those things stop her athletically to compete. I just think that's amazing. And then two, to have the bravery to come out and say these things, because so many times in America, when women do come out and be honest about their sexual assault, we usually tend not to believe them or shut them down. So big ups to her. Hope she's doing okay with everything, with all that, what is going on. Because I know it's just a real touchy time and subject right now. So
for me, I think you guys hit the nail on the head, but I hope a lot of parents heard exactly what you said. Because I think what people don't really realize when it comes to youth sports, you're trusting strangers.
Yeah.
You're trusting strangers to have your children's best interests at heart. You're trusting strangers to take care of your kids as if they were their own. You're trusting strangers with their lives, with their emotions, with everything.
Yeah.
It's when you have somebody as powerful and power in the sense of his position as the team's doctor, and power in the sense of an adult, somebody trusted. That's really unfortunate when you think about how she was taken advantage of, and who knows how many other
athletes
in that way.
It's so disgusting, because he was the doctor.
It's really sad.
It's ridiculous. It's just like, I have just to lighten the mood. I have a little funny story. I remember being a kid playing Pee Wee football, and one of my friends, his Pee Wee football team went 0-8. They were terrible. And they had all the smallest kids in the league. And we came to find out it was because the dude that was going to be their coach purposely picked all the smallest kids in the pool to be on his football team so he could do stuff to them. And they found out. They found out who this dude was. They did background checks, everything. And so this kid's dad, one of the kids on the team's dad had to take the reins of the team, like Will Ferrell in that movie, or Bad News Bears, with this everybody on the team's 80 pounds. And it was so sad to watch. But it was just a funny running joke. Y'all know what could have happened to you. They're all 18, 19, 20.
Oh, so they all were saved?
Yeah, nothing happened. Thank God.
Oh, okay.
Basically, because the way they would do is a pool of children, and you pick from each neighborhood. He picked the smallest kid from every thing because he was trying to, And so they caught on what this dude was doing. They did some background checks. For some reason in the South, background checks are the last resort, apparently, which is ridiculous. And so basically, because of that coach, a lot of things changed on the Pop Warner Pee Wee circuit. But my boy Josh, I remember he was the best player on this team. It was just terrible. Everybody was literally like, remember you seen that movie Little Giants? That's literally their team, and it was because so the coach could like take advantage of them. And so this kid's dad, one of the kids' dads, had to like coach the team and take it over. And it was the funniest thing in the world. They were so bad.
That's scary. I probably would have been the number one draft pick.
It was crazy, bro. Yeah, you would have been the number one draft pick.
Yeah, that's.
It's like you seen that movie Horrible Bosses where Jason Bateman was like, I can't go to jail. You know what they would do to me? Like it was literally like that was the football team, bro.
But dude,
it's crazy. Like you trusting grown people with kids and things can go wrong. So like we have to have better parameters. And I was like, this is Team USA. This isn't some podunk youth football league in the middle of nowhere.
These are 5 of the most famous.
Exactly. They were the Fab Five or whatever you want to
Fierce 5, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I really think to wrap it up, like 1% of sexual abusers, they say, or even less, are caught, and a lot of people are afraid to speak out because of those statistics and many others. And I think what Mckayla Maroney did was incredibly inspiring today and really brave. And I hope that it affects others because it's something that there's a lot of emotions that go into it that I couldn't even understand.
Seriously.
But all I know is that she impressed the hell out of me.
Yeah.
And we at the Podium, we want to thank you, Mckayla Maroney.
Because hopefully this changes things, because I think in America too much, when we think of sexual assault and rape, we think of some weirdo hiding behind a bush that's jumping out and grabbing a girl. No, they're usually sexually assaulted by people who are in proximity to them the most, like who are around them the most. And so when you have a teen doctor around 14 and 15-year-old girls, this happens. When you have somebody who's spending the night at the coach's house, you have an aunt and an uncle and these kind of things. So it's a lot of times it's these people that are around us at all times. And so you have, unfortunately, in these spaces where you think your kids should be able to trust these people, you still have to vet them, and we just got to be more careful.
Yeah, it points to the fact that we need to split up the supervision so that there's a division of power, so that at least there is supervision of the supervisors of the kids. Yeah. But yeah, this was a really interesting topic. This was really tough, but we talked about something really tough, but I think we did it pretty well. And thank you, Mckayla Maroney. You were very impressive. After this commercial, we'll be right back.